Broadcasting live from the Schwebel room. Beat down Brown. Eddie B.
Dirty, dirty, dirty,
Dirty, dirty,
Dirty, dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty, dirty, dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
dirty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What's going on? Dirty 30, Beat Down Brown, Eddie P, aka Black Friday in this piece. What's going on, brother?
You got it, man. Man, every time I hear that intro, I just want to do the WAP. I don't know what you was thinking when you made that joint, but yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah, man, you want to just jump into this joint, man, and get
with
into
the
it.
intro, we keeping it hip hop on this joint, man.
Indeed.
Keeping it hip hop on this joint. Man, you got me coming in my around the horn bag right here. I'm gonna let you start it. Look, I'm gonna let you start it, and then
Okay.
I cut in. We gonna go to the first joint here. We gonna go through the good and the bad, but we gonna start with the bad first. Yeah,
Okay.
I said it off top. You can have your opinions how you have it. I'm gonna say we starting with the bad here. Busta Rhymes just dropped a new album, man. Blockbusta.
I knew where this was going, man. I wanted to bring it home with it, but I see you answer you like, bro, I got notes and I got things I need to get off my chest ASAP. But let's go. Okay. Yeah, man.
No,
you
it's
think,
you.
man?
You started.
Oh, it's
You
on me?
started. 'Cause I got a laundry list here, man.
I thought it was Bus trying to cater to these young cats instead of him doing like that old dude that's in the club. That's like, hey, Playboy, you know what I'm saying? You had your run, just stay in your lane. You know what I mean? It's like he's trying to jump into their lane instead of just keeping it, 100, doing what he's been doing. It's a far cry from that last album where it was an authentic Busta album. This is not a Busta album to me, man. It's like somebody forced him to make this. Like he was desperate to put something out and was like, oh, let me get this person, and considering who he had on production, and he wasted it on these features. I got my list right here. Like I said, what is it, 18 joints or something like that?
19 joints, man.
19. Out of the 19, I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like damn near half the album.
You're so
Busta,
kind.
yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm not trying to be that dude that just stuck, in a time warp in the 90s. Busta featuring the Baby, Big Everything. Busta featuring was it Blacksit and Young Blue, Could It Be You? Busta featuring Burner Boy. I like that. Robo Shada. I even like to joint him featuring Chris Brown, Open Wide. And track, forget the track number, but song called Hold Up. This might be the first time I'm ever saying this, but I actually like to joint with fucking Kodak Black. Kodak Black kind of brought it on that, man. I mean, I could actually understand what he was saying. That's what I'm saying. Normally I couldn't understand shit that youngin was talking about, but when he said only busters that I hang around better be rhyming or whatever, I was like, oh, okay, little Kodak, I see you. The joint featuring Moray, Legend, the song Legacy, and the last track only because it got Big Tigger on it. That's my rundown of it. You told me to jump into it. I did. That's my take on it. What you got, kid? Since you got a
I don't even know where I should go first because
Go ahead.
I told you got me on my around the horn vibes, and that's what Skip started. Skip.
Go ahead.
I got my Skip Bayless hot take.
Go ahead.
Skip. This album is the one 3 Stacks was scared that y'all was gonna force them to make. Legends doing this shit is why y'all got fluke. You're welcome. Bus is too established for this bullshit.
Ooh. Ooh.
Skip Bayless take. There you go. Then I'm gonna bring it right back around to Woody Page on this one. Yes, I went there on that. Woody Page is always the positivity. He'll go away from it and promote something. I'm gonna let y'all know. Don't worry that Busta did this to you. CJ Fly and Stoic dropped Piranha. That shit's fire. Danny Brown dropped Quaranta. That joint is fire. It's the most accessible Danny Brown that you got there. And Jimmy Poindexter has 4 albums y'all probably never even heard. Y'all got options. So that's it right there. All right, I'm gonna go into the tracks. First of all, I'm not hating on Bus rhyming. We know Bus can literally rap on farts. Bus can rap on anything. So no question at any point on this album from track 1 to track 19 is about Busta Rhymes. He has it in his name for damn sake. I mean, Bus can rip. Bus has dropped stuff over the last couple of years to let you know Bus can rip. My first beef, okay? Stop recycling fucking 90s rap beats. That Coi Leray joint, whack.
Okay.
I'm sick, dog. That beat did not need to come back out, and Coi was not your feature. Lola Brooke wasn't around. Lady London wasn't around. Come on, dog. There's a million
Raw Digger.
people.
But anyway,
come on, bring Digger back. There's a million and one things. We ain't even going there. We gonna pump the brakes on that.
Right.
The biggest thing about this album was it was executive produced by Timbo, Pharrell, and Swizz and Bus. What? Did y'all hate everybody else and didn't want their best shit? Did y'all hate yourselves and didn't want y'all best shit? All right, I'm gonna go down before I get into the track list and what I actually did like. Because you was generous with that 8-9. You said you like half that joint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that possible. This is like a bad spades hand right here, man. All right. So I'll go into my track list first. Legacy, due to the fact that he's rhyming with his kids on the average DJ Khalil joint. Yeah. DJ Khalil is fire, and that was not a fire DJ Khalil joint. You're Busta Rhymes. You have the time. You can make cats keep coming back to you. You don't have to take their first joints. You do not have to take anybody's first joints. But Legacy, I like that joint. That's him and his kids. That was rocking. They did a serviceable thing rhyming. Now I need Rascast to answer the mission with his sons. That's all I'm saying. If we go on
Shout out.
And look, Meth you got with their kids, because I'm sorry, new generation woo. Meth's kid is nice and Meth's daughter is nice, but you got son is something different. Anyway, we're going away from that.
Right, and go son. Go ahead. Yeah.
If you don't know what Big Tigger, now you had the producers, you had Focus and Cardiac, not Focus and Cardiac's best work. Because I sent you that joint with Focus, Cardiac, and Denon. They got that group Read the PDF. That joint is disgusting. And a club banger. A club banger.
Yeah.
You sent me them joints with them joints. And by the way, for all of y'all, flipping 3,000 samples. And that shit is crazy. And Snoop was like, give me that.
Yeah.
Them joints is nasty. Them joints went and produced some heat on the Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz album. I'm not just old head. I like new stuff. I'm banging new stuff. Little Wayne and 2 Chainz got some joints on that.
Oh my God.
In a minute. I will get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Stand Up was cool for the Afrobeat / Jersey Baltimore club joint. It was cool. It wasn't the most fire with that, but it was cool. I like that Stand Up. Once again, not an old head. I like Jersey club joints. Bus could rip. This is the thing about Bus. Bus has always been a cat that can ride a trend and rip it. So the fact that matters, hearing him on a Jersey club joint, hearing him on an Afro Beach joint, not a stretch. This cat is flip patois on reggae joints. Had one on here, it was a little subpar, but flipping reggae patois joints, flipping all that stuff. I have no doubt that Busta could tear it down. Just better production with it. Then you got that Open Wide with Chris Brown. Yeah, I agree with you. That joint was cool. Chris Brown is like sprinkling a little crack on it. I mean,
like I said, I'm not just an old head, man. I got ears for this new stuff or whatever. Like I said, that was hot. I like that.
That Hold Up was a decent showing for Timbo with that cat. I forgot the other cat that was on it, but I got him listed as a producer that should have been back around on this one. It does production for Kendrick, but that doggone Hold Up, That was all right. That slide almost did it because they flipped that Soho hot music in
I
there,
didn't.
but the
I s-
overall beat,
Yep.
didn't rock with me.
Yep.
It almost had it.
Yep.
Now I'm getting to where I'm hitting cats in the mouth. Big Everything was a waste of time. Why taking that beat? And
Yeah.
you got T-Pain and the baby on it. Two things about that, okay? Charlie Heat made Shake Something for the baby what, a year ago, and it's been going crazy on TikTok. Get Charlie Heat to make the beat. Shake Something is crazy, and Busta would have tore it down. There goes your club banger, no question. T-Pain just released a new joint with Snoop, and
Thank
he
you.
produced it.
Thank
That
you.
shit is crazy.
Thank you.
That
A
motherfucker, is this
T-Pain
how we
beat.
ballin'?
A T-Pain beat and Buster is a recipe for a club banger, a club shutdown.
And I'm gonna tell you something. T-Pain on like the last 4 or 5 joints I heard him on, it's been ripping it down,
Killing it.
rhyming.
Killing it. Yeah, he's been
But
killing it.
I got a homework assignment for y'all. Go check out that Baby Got Brap that he did. He produced it and rhymed on it. When I say that, Big Chris went and hit me up. Is up there. It's like, I like this joint. I don't know if you heard it. I was ashamed that Chris had to bring a joint to me, but I thank him for it. When I
Right
say
on.
that joint was ignorant and it need a Fast and the Furious movie to pop out so they could make that the lead off track, man, T-Pain is a fucking nut. And why he was not on production on this one, shame on you, Buster. Pharrell, subpar as fuck on this whole project, man. You did Cash In, Cash Out 2 years ago, man. You did Cash In, Cash Out. That shit ran my work day. And look, with 21 Savage, why do you have Kodak Black when 21 Savage is still around? I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all, man.
Wow.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? 21 Savage is murdering niggas. And that's, once again, I'm not an old head. I like 21 Savage. Got y'all asses. Don't give me that shit. Yeah, you got me mad. I'm up here hot taking all over the place. I understand everybody can't rock with Tyler's energy, but I'll keep saying it. Why are motherfuckers not getting Tyler the Creator joints? Why are you not getting Tyler the Creator features? Enough people are. Where is Freddie Gibbs on this album? What the hell is going on?
Exactly. Exactly. Is he locked up or something? What? He's not available? You can't get a hot 16 from Freddie G? Come on, man.
Swizz Beats. If he is not sampling his own voice, what? Huh? No air raid sirens and no Jay-Z on the hook.
Right.
Nigga, ask about me, nigga. Ask about then get Swizz off the album, man. You need one of them. You need one of them elements. Either sample a rapper on the hook, him sampling himself, or the air raid sirens. If you don't have that, Swizz can make club bangers. It has to have
Swizz the monster.
It has to have
he's
one or all three of those elements.
Yeah, but not just one snippet. It has to be all or nothing. I hear what you're saying. I hear where you're coming from with these cats. And it's like, dude, you had the dream team and you put them on the bench. It's like you put them on, you got the heat coming off the bench. It's like, what are you doing? Like, dude, the production was, like you said, subpar for the all-star lineup that you had. In production and you know, these new cats that you had access to.
Now I'm gonna go down the list here. Collie Grove 2. DJ Toomp snapped on that Oprah and Gail.
Yeah.
On that Collie Grove 2. Why is DJ Toomp not being called? Havoc snapped on that Welcome to Collie Grove. But
Dude,
now I got
that pressure. That's all I keep. God dang, that motherfucker's that's it. That's the song. You know, but go ahead, man.
And understand when I give you this list, this is the great value end of it right here, okay? I'm not trying to tell you to go grab Kanye. I'm not telling you to grab all these big names because I understand budgets are real. I understand you're trying to, obviously, from making a club record like this, or an attempt at a club record, you're trying to build back up. So I'm value brand right here. The only non-value brand here, and he probably would do it for the love, is Alchemist that I got on this list. So I'm gonna go with the hip-hop producers first. Denon Porter, why is he not on this album? I know he loves you. Madlib, why is he not on this album? You got a relationship with this cat from you being cool with Dilla.
Ninth.
Alchemist, Ninth, I understand, you know, it's cool, whatever. But I'm, like I said, I'm going to cats that are literally destroying stuff. You have no ties all the time, whatever. Conductor Williams from Griselda. Conductor, he made Drake fire. I'm sorry, that 8 a.m. and whatever. Fuck Drake with them little clips in his hair. Look, Conductor's making them fire. Conductor turned around and he's messing with everybody. He got that little brother joint that's banging. So he's not exclusive to Griselda. He's working everywhere. Why is Conductor not on this joint? You rhyme with Griselda. Busta was on the last 2 Griselda projects. What the
And
fuck?
not one of them was
Not one
featured.
Griselda member
not
is on
one.
this project as
My
far as
thing is,
features go.
I hear what you're saying. If he got these new cats on there on the mic, have the new dudes that's doing the heat, who's producing the heat. You got to do
I mean,
both. You can't
I
just
got-
like, you know,
I got
like
2 more.
go ahead.
Go ahead. I got
Go-
2 more producers to add on some weird shit because Busta can do weird shit.
Mhm.
Where's Flying Lotus? And then
Ouch.
this is homework right here. And I understand it's weird. Actually, 2 more homework assignments. You got JPEG Mafia. JPEG Mafia with that scaring the hoes with Danny Brown, plus all his projects. He's weird enough for Busta to rip, and he would make it work. But then I got another one that I didn't even put on the list, but I was thinking about it. Why are you not getting production on some arena rap shit from the cats that do Run the Jewels production?
Oh,
Why? Why? They would do it for the fucking love. Killer Mike would spit on your shit for the fucking love. Now going in the club shit. I'm gonna go down the whole
man.
club list. I'm gonna make it quick. I'm not gonna stick around on this, okay?
All right.
Big
all right.
Crit, them joints. Kwame, nigga. Kwame
Yes,
is
sir.
fucking fire.
Yes, sir.
K Tronada is fucking fire.
Cannon in the building. Go ahead.
Cal Banks, Soundwave from TDE, Beach Noise from TDE, DJ Daheed is down with TDE. What the fuck is going on? You could have done a club album. You
Right.
could have done a club album because Busta is still club relevant.
Yeah.
You still, you and Chris Brown, you made Chris Brown look like a rapper, you and Lil Wayne.
Mhm.
So you could have started a new challenge on some stuff. Like I said, I'm not questioning rhyming on trap because them producers that I put in there do trap music. They
Right.
do drill. They do all this stuff. These cats have been heating it up doing that. K Tronada does house and club music. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Cal Banks does club music. Why is there no JID features on here? JID, everybody love talking about Cole. JID is a murderer, and he
Mhm.
fits that style perfectly. How is there no JID features? Even though I think that would have been better for Andre 3000 rap out. Andre 3000, grab that whole list that I said right there. Go back in the studio, grab JID. Go and grab what's
Yes.
some other young brothers from Atlanta that we talking about. Not Spillage Village, but you know who I'm talking about. The cast that's a part of Spillage Village.
I
Go
know,
grab
no,
all them
yeah,
up.
man.
Holla at
Yeah.
Cole. Get the rest of his undercard. Go in there and get your features up. Holla at your boys and make an album and show Bus how an album is still done. You could do a club album or a rap album and be you. Bus messed it up so that you can run.
You
That's what he
summed-
did.
Yeah, you summed it up perfectly when you came out the gate saying this is why three stacks didn't put out a fucking album. He didn't want any of this shit happening. You know,
Dog.
that subpartness, like everybody just itching to get something, and they're just telling you what you want to hear. So just so they can get an album out of you, and that's what it feel like they did to Bus when nobody in his ear like, dude, not this ain't you. You know, nobody said this ain't. Really, you want to go this way? You know, no, nobody was in his ear, man. I don't know what it is because you know he is one of the rap greats or whatever. Nobody, was telling him exactly what he needed to hear at this point, and what you said was excellent, man. And I hopefully, like you said, three stacks. If you're listening, if this get to you somehow, my man just ran down the perfect. He just executive produced your fucking album.
Free A&R work. Free A&R work.
He just executive produced your next album because everybody he said will do the shit on the love. Just send you shit and be like, hey man, yay or nay. Tell me no, I'll send you another one. You tell me no, I'll keep sending you shit until you tell me to stop. These are the cats who got that kind of clout right now. And Bus, like I said, I gave it 9 tracks out of the whole thing. Yeah, that's it. But I'm being a 5 and a P, and I'm being
It's
I'm
actually
being
4 and a
generous.
push, but
4 and a
I'll
push?
give you
Okay.
5.
Yeah, because I'm I'm not an old head. I am an old head, but I can appreciate the new stuff out here too, man.
Hey,
Especially with this talent.
JID got 2 new joints on the single. Both of them got Yachty, and one of them got Babytron on it, and both of them slap. And Yachty
Okay.
sounds fire on it.
Okay. Well, I
That's
mean,
letting you know
you get
how
these
much.
cats in the right element, and you make dudes bring their fucking A game. kind of like how, you know, when that joint with Killer Mike and Future and 3 Stacks, everybody game just went to the, you know, the next level. It was like, dude, you ain't gonna just try to, you know, outdo me on my own shit. I'm gonna fucking murder this motherfucker. And that's the competition, and you could hear it. And you know, that's when you say Yachty was on what you call it. He don't sound like he was when he was on when he did something with Drake.
Yeah.
When he was with JID or whatever, that was completely different.
And
You
he
know,
don't
so
sound like he was
see,
pulling. He don't
exactly.
sound like that. He
None of
was
that. He
rapping.
was killing it.
I dug it. I
Okay.
dug it. All right, now let's get into the good news, man. I done got mad. I'm upset. And look, I ain't shaved for today's show. I'm looking bad. Y'all got me upset.
Sorry,
I'm
fam.
off it, man.
This is what we're here to do, man. This is therapy. Get this shit off your chest, man. I
All
didn't
right.
mean to bring your blood pressure up for this. I know how passionate you are about it. That's why I was like, dude, we got to talk about it. But
Because Bus
let's-
is a legend, man, and Bus
yeah,
can do
man.
anything.
Yeah.
But Bus is in that rare air where it's like, one, a call from Bus is going to make cats come out.
Yeah.
A call from Bus made Eminem go bar for bar with him, and them cats was sparring. A call
Next
from
level.
A call from Bus would mess around and get Kendrick writing bars. A call from Bus would get any producer or any rapper stepping up. I don't know who he has beef with. He probably does. I don't know.
Right.
Cass is weird like that.
Right.
I would threaten to say that a call from Bus might actually make Buttons come back out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nigga, next.
a call from Bus to make anybody start being like, well, for real? You want me to
Right.
you get you shit.
I
You
got
could get
you. I
Easy
got
Mo B making new shit.
Man.
You could do Bus could get anybody doing anything, man. It'll be fire.
For sure.
It's just one of them cats, man. He's one of them rare cats that it just make everybody do everything. And we might have to make a new show called Free A&R, man. It might have to
Right.
happen. I might just start reviewing albums and
Albums
critiquing
and
them and
just
crapping on
listing
cats like who you didn't call.
and
But
tell
like I
me
said,
what you think about it. But that's another idea. Sure.
we're gonna bring it home on the good stuff. You go ahead and lead it because it was in your neck of the woods, man.
Yeah, man. Grandmaster,
Paid in Full Foundation.
Paid in Full Foundation, man. They had their first annual ceremony. What was it? I'm trying to find the link.
Paid in Full Foundation's Hip Hop Grandmaster Awards.
Sorry about
So
that.
this was the first. No, you good. This is the first year for that one,
Right.
and it was a banger. And the one thing I say is, we need to stop asking the Grammys for crap. We need to stop asking the American Music Awards for crap. Make our own stuff that is. Forget. No offense to R&B and neo soul and everything. Hip hop needs to make hip hop stuff that is special for hip hop, because we recognize and look at stuff and celebrate things differently. And the dope thing about it, Steve Stout, Nas, and the whole rest of the board went up there and honored two legends. Rakim and Scarface got honored on this one. And the biggest thing about it was they wanted to empower our legends to keep making art, whether it's directly them or whether they're feeding into the next generation. So the dope thing off top, besides being what's more hip hop than giving that Jake the Jeweler piece, they brought Jacob the Jeweler back out with that 5-year stipend, 100K,
100,000 a year
after taxes.
After taxes. Yeah, mine.
For 5
Remember
years. That's
Yeah.
dope. So they
Yeah.
covering the taxes on it, giving them 100K. So 500K straight to your pocket, no questions, for the next 5 years to keep it moving or take care of yourself. The
Right.
other dope thing that they were doing was they decided they wanted to work to start providing much needed health care to rappers with health challenges going forward. And I think that's dope, man, that they can, I think that they can work it out and get everything moving. That is really freaking fire. I like to see they had a decent turnout. You had Cube, Nas, Cool DJ Red Alert, Shaka, Flavor Flav, Fab Five Freddy hosting. Jay Prince showed up, of course, representing rap a lot. Then you had IDK, IDK, that's Combat Jack's son performing, D Smoke performing, Dougie Fresh tore it down. I don't recall the DJ's name right now. I apologize to her. Up there representing a couple other acts. But Frenchie from American Idol was singing at the joint. I would like to see it where folks approach this gala like it is special. Start showing up, start being there, start being around for this. We have to value our thing.
I
We
hope
have
this is
to represent our thing.
yeah, I'm glad it's for the upper echelon of hip hop or whatever. I hope this never turns into the EBT awards. And yes, I said that right. The
Yeah.
EBT awards. I hope it doesn't turn into that,
And
and I love like you said about the stipend and also taking care of like a hip hop hip hop insurance, you know.
yeah,
So, and I think it's more than enough money in this game right now to help, give back, on that level, not necessarily awards, but actually dividends to start paying some fucking dividends to the old heads who didn't get that, those cash money deals. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hopefully this will take off. And again, man, I didn't know anything about it until after it was over. It was already shot, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? I
yeah.
missed this." Like, oh,
You were supposed to actually have photos there,
yeah,
man. You were supposed to
exactly.
be there, man.
Exactly. You ain't never lied, but it won't hopefully, I'll try to do my best to stay in touch and keep my finger on the pulse of this. And yeah, man, I definitely want to at least go to at least say that I went to one, but yeah, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it's a foundation, and more people start pouring into it and paying attention to it, man, because this didn't get the coverage it should have.
No, it didn't. And it's new. And
Yeah.
like you said, BT, they've dropped the ball on their award ceremony.
Yep.
Unfortunately, with the Source going the way it did, the Source Awards aren't what they used to be. But the Source
Mhm.
Awards was supposed to, and at one point was
That
what this was, and
was our
maybe
Grammys. Was our Grammys.
it was our Grammys.
Right.
And maybe one day it'll turn back into that. Maybe somebody else will pick up the ball. But these events, you got, like I said, you have the Oscars, you have the Emmys, you have the daytime Emmys separate from the Emmys.
Mhm.
You got
The CMTs.
you got the SAG-AFTRA awards for
Mhm.
acting. We need to start doing this with hip hop. That's what this needs to be.
Mhm.
And when people get hip and actually do this and they're on this, then we can, as a culture, have a stronger showing it for our events. We need to make it so that we properly honor, because there's no reason. I've said this on numerous shows that we've done thus far. Our older generation needs to be reverenced. And in some acts, they do recognize and rock with them, but we need to reverence our older generation in this art form, because in rock, in popular music, they do.
Yep,
And even
all
in
the time.
R&B, even in
All the time.
R&B, they rep for the older generation. They set the standard and realize this. These cats set the standard. Love them, hate them, whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Call them dated, however you want to feel about it. There
But
would be
show
no date. There would be no date if they didn't run the gambit.
and they
You know what
always
I'm
say,
saying?
dudes are too old to be rapping. It's like nobody said that about the Stones. They still fucking touring. Talk about yo, you can't, be on the mic or whatever. Why not? These dudes damn near 80 some years old
And
and
this is
rocking out
what
arenas.
and this
Hip
is
hop
what
need
got
to be in that level. They need to be
and
up in
this
that
is what
upper
got Three
echelon.
Stacks messed up, man.
Yeah, he's
Because
thinking I'm
he's
too
hearing,
old to be like, no, just talk about what you know.
and you know everything. You've been around everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody wants to be around you. Everybody's copying you.
He right. You hit it right out the park because he that's what he's focused on. He's scared. He don't think he's relevant. That's because he's so outside the bubble. You know what I'm saying? So he's not connected to folks like that. He's not, dialed into folks on the day to day. He's out doing his own thing. So that's why he feel that disconnect. He's not in the trenches going through that grind of trying to, submit this song and seeing if this works and seeing if that works. He's out experimenting. And he was like, oh shit, I kind of forgot about the whole rap thing until somebody called and asked me for a hot 16. But yeah, I still got it. But I don't think that anybody, want to hear, somebody from that era. Like, dude, please stop playing and get your ass back in the booth and just start ripping. Whatever you got to say. It's
All,
fly as fuck.
All I'm saying is Earth Gang copied your swag and will proudly admit that they did. And that's the cats I was trying to think of before Earth
Gotcha.
Gang. Earth
Gotcha.
Gang copied your swag and will proudly admit that they did. Freaking Young Thug, love him, hate him, or whatever, copied your more abstract swag.
Mm-hmm.
Cats are on what you were on, and a million and one JID and all the rest of these cats from the ATL from down south copied your swag and was running with it. You are relevant, homie. Come back to it. Make it happen. And I just listened to was it the Midnight Miracle, Dave Chappelle's podcast with Talib and
Mm-hmm.
Yassine. And the funniest thing about it is you don't understand how deep these cats Rolodex, these cats contacts list are. And they messed around and called Sada Baby. And Sada Baby was so excited to get a call from Kweli and then
Mm-hmm.
hear that everybody else that was in the room and lost it. Dog, I know your phone got to be partially on that. If not, everybody else's phone is on that for you. Make
Mm-hmm.
them phone calls, dog. Everybody and their grandmother will come out the woodwork. You do not have to work with anybody popular. Hey, look,
Your
Kaylin
mama
Ellis
and
is
your
on the internet,
cousin
man.
too. Everybody will come out.
Yo,
Everybody will come out, man. Like I said,
Cass is messing with internet producers and they are making fire. Kaylin Ellis made fire on that Danny Brown album. And I know I'm not listing all of the internet producers that I follow and dig and like that. There's cats out there, dog. Go on your IG and just hit a couple of musicians up and see what's cracking. You can mess around with real musicians. Bad, not good, and Hiatus Coyote will come out the blue for you, dog, and make some freaking fire. Okay,
all right.
I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it.
All
I'm gonna
right.
get off the
We,
soapbox, man. I'm supposed to leave on
we,
a good note. I'm supposed to leave on a good note.
it is. It's a good note, man. It's just a PSA for Andre 3000. That's all that was. Our ending. So definitely, man. Thank you again for another great Dirty 30.
Hey,
We banged it out and got a lot off our chest, especially you. I hope you feel a little better that you aired that out. I mean, the whole bus situation. I get it. That's why I was like, bro, I need you to dial in on it. And you did. You dissected from the, executive side, production side, and also the damn features. So that's what we do.
Timbo, Pharrell, Swizz, y'all should be ashamed of yourself for executive producing this. Y'all knew better. Y'all know too many people. Y'all know better. It's been another Dirty 30. I'm running the outro. I holla. Peace.